Every relationship has moments where you feel like, what is going on? One day she laughs off your stupid jokes. The next she ignores you and looks like for no reason. You start asking yourself, did I mess up? Most of the time, she's not trying to hurt you, she's just testing you. Psychology explains this clearly, and the test is not to be cruel just for fun. They are about trust. A woman wants to know if she can rely on you, if you are calm, if you are steady, if you act like a man she can count on, or a boy who falls apart when things get hard. The funny thing is, most women don't even realize they're doing it. These tests are often unconscious, but the purpose is always the same: to see your true character when life isn't smooth. Think of it like an exam. Anyone can look good when everything's easy. But when things get difficult, your real self shows up. If you can understand these tests, you won't panic. You won't overreact, you'll stay calm and confident. And in this video, we'll go through 7 most common ways women test men, and what each one really means. And number 5 is one of the most important, so let's start with the first. This one is simple, but powerful. You send a message, and she doesn't reply. Hours go by, maybe even a day. Your mind starts spinning. Did I say something wrong? Is she losing interest? Here's the truth. Many times, it's not about losing interest. It's a simple test. She wants to see how you react when she pulls back. Do you panic and you blow up her phone like a little insecure boy with 10 more messages? Or like a confident man, you stay calm? Psychologists call this a boundary test. She's creating a little distance to see if you'll lose control. If you get needy or desperate, she'll see weakness. If you stay patient, carry on with your day, and respond later without pressure, she sees strength. The right response is to relax. Don't chase, don't beg, don't get angry. Just show that your world doesn't collapse because she went quiet. That's what passes the test. Okay, let's jump into next one. She jokes about your clothes. She makes fun of the way you talk. She even throws little comments about your job or hobbies. It might annoy you. You may think, why is she doing this if she likes me? This is another test. Teasing is a way to measure your confidence. If you get angry, defensive, or upset, she sees that her words control you. If you laugh, smile, or even tease her back in a light way, she sees strength. In psychology, this is called status testing. She wants to know if you're comfortable in your own skin. Life will always bring stress, pressure, and even criticism. She needs to know if you can handle it. The right answer is to just stay calm. Don't take it too seriously. Don't fight back with anger. Show that you are secure in yourself. A man who can laugh at himself shows confidence. That's what she's looking for. Okay, let's jump into number 3. And this one sometimes is a bit annoying. Let's say you've been waiting for the date all week. Then suddenly she cancels. And the reason is, I am tired. Maybe she gives no reason. And your first thought, she doesn't care about me. But sometimes this is not about rejecting you. It can be true that she is tired, or it can be a simple test. She wants to see how you deal with disappointment. Life is full of changes. She wants to know if you can handle them calmly. And again, psychologists have a term for this. It's called frustration test. She creates a small problem to see your reaction. If you get angry, guilt trip her, or act needy, she sees instability. But if you stay relaxed, smile, and simply say, no problem, let's do another time, she sees maturity. Now, if she cancels every single time, that's not a test, it's disrespect. But once in a while, it's about seeing how you manage frustration. The best response to this is simple. First, you don't get angry, you don't beg, and most important, don't sulk. Just continue with your life. That's how you show calm strength. Okay, this one is a bit complicated and stings, but there is a simple way to handle. You're with her, and suddenly she laughs too much at another guy's joke. She gives attention you wish was only for you. And then jealousy hits you fast. Many men lose control here. They get angry, they confront her, or they act insecure. But often, this isn't real betrayal. She just wants to see if you're confident, or if you crumble at the first sign of competition. Psychologists call this a jealousy test. She wants to know if you trust yourself as a man, and if you trust her. If you panic, she sees weakness, insecurity. But if you stay calm, maybe even smile, and don't fight for her attention, she sees strength. This doesn't mean you should accept real cheating. But small, harmless moments shouldn't shake you. Women want to feel that their man is secure enough not to lose his mind over a little outside attention. And let's be real, there will be times where she will talk to other men, not because she's interested in him. The right response is to stay cool. Relax. Keep your frame. That's what proves you're confident and steady. Now the most important test, the number 5. Sometimes she'll ask things that sound silly. Would you still love me if I gained weight? Or, if you were rich, would you still want me? And I bet that 90% of men were asked this question. Let me know in the comment what was your answer to her. Okay, let's continue. You might think these questions are pointless, but they're not. They are loyalty tests. She wants to know if your feelings are shallow or real. In psychology, this is called reassurance seeking. A woman wants to feel secure about your intentions. If you laugh at her or dismiss the question, she feels unseen. If you panic or give a long, nervous answer, she feels you're unsure. The right response is simple, short, and calm. For example, of course, I'd still want you. No big drama, no over-explaining. What matters more than the words is your tone. Do you sound calm? Do you sound certain? That's what she's listening for. These questions are less about what you say and more about how steady you are when you say it. Let's go with number 6. One week she's warm, texting you all the time. The next week she's cold. Short replies, distant energy. Many men panic here. They chase harder, demand answers, or get angry. But sometimes, this is again a test. It's called a stability test. She wants to know if you can stay calm when she creates distance. Life will bring moments of stress and silence. Can you handle it, or do you break down? If you overreact, you fail. If you give her space and focus on your own life, you pass. Women respect men who can stay steady no matter what. The right move is not to beg for attention. Don't blow up her phone. Don't demand answers. Keep living your life. When she sees that her pullback doesn't control your emotions, she'll come back with more respect. Stability is attractive, panic is not. Now let's jump into last test. Ever had silly fights about nothing? I bet you did. Maybe about where to eat, or a small detail she says you forgot. You think, why is she upset over something so small? This is another test. Psychologists call it a conflict test. She wants to know how you handle pressure. Small fights are a way to see how you'd react to bigger problems later. If you yell, insult, or walk away angry, she sees weakness. If you stay calm, listen, and solve the issue with respect, she sees maturity. The truth is, no relationship is perfect. There will always be conflict. What matters is how you handle it. The right response is to stay patient. Speak clearly. Don't get dragged into drama. Set boundaries if needed, but do it calmly. These small conflicts are practice for the big ones that will come in life. Pass them, and she'll see you as someone strong enough for the future. Now there is many more possible tests that women do, but those are the most common and the simplest to understand. I hope this video helped you to understand better women's. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.